Billy Pierce in that 55B on his outside. In the 414, Ryan Thomas. Inside second row, Brian Webster in the 51 on his outside. In number 91, that is Eddie Swoop. Inside in the third row, in the 69er, that is Tyler Cadwalder. On his outside in the 42C, that is Casey Thomas. And bringing up tailback in the 7R, that is Rich Reynolds. A lot of new cars here with us tonight. I'm kind of stumbling on the names. I'm sorry about that. I'll get it better by feature time. Pole in the front row, Billy Pierce in the 55B. On his outside, Ryan Thomas in the 414. Inside second row in the 51. That is Brian Webster. On his outside in the 91. That's Brian Webster's old number, number 91. That's Eddie Swoop. Inside third row in the 69er. That is Tyler Cadwalder. On his outside in the 42C. Casey Thomas, and bringing up tailback, Rich Reynolds in the 7R. Flag man's looking him over, wants him even out of turn 4. Green flag's in the air. Here we go. Side by side, bumper to bumper, out of turn 2. Billy Pierce taking the lead. Here comes Brian Webster on the move in at 51. Oh, 69er turning around up here in turn 4. Yellow flag coming out. 69er Tylen Cadwalder and the 42C of Casey Thomas. Cadwalder turning around the 69er, and Thomas turning his sideways there and hitting him in the front end. I don't know if we got damage there or not. Looks like the right front might be flat on the 42. Billy Pierce is your leader in the 55B. Ryan Thomas second in the 414. On his outside, Ryan Thomas in the 414. Brian Webster inside second row in the 51 on his outside. Eddie Swoop in the 91. Flagman gives him the green. We're racing. Bump and grind into turn 1 and out of turn 2. Billy Pierce, your leader. Brian Webster second. Eddie Swoop third in the 91. Webster goes high. Here comes Swoop in the 91. Side by side for second into turn number 1. Eddie Swoop taking over second. Billy Pierce still your leader. Brian Webster there in the 51 running third. Rich Reynolds up to fourth in the 7R. Tyler Cadwalder fifth in the 69er. Billy Pierce up a little bit high. Here comes the 91 of Swoop. Swoop looking on the inside, can't make it happen into turn 3. Pierce a little bit high. Here comes Billy Pierce, your leader. Eddie Swoop running second. Swoop right on the bumper, looking for a place to go down low. Billy Pierce drifting up a little high, opening up the door, but Eddie Swoop just can't do it in the 91. Brian Webster running third. Rich Reynolds fourth in the 7R. Billy Pierce up high, but the 91 can't do it. They're bumper to bumper going into turn 4. White flag in the air, one lap to go for Billy Pierce. We got one high on the wall, up there in turn 2. Caution flag coming out. That's the 414 of Ryan Thomas. All right, we're going to double them up. Billy Pierce, your leader in the 55B, and bringing up tailback. Brian Thomas in the 414. Green and white will be coming out together. 1 lap to go. See if Pierce can hold on. Flagman's looking over. Green's out. Here we go. And it's a shootout for the win. Pierce barely holding on the lead. Here comes Webster high on the outside. Swoop on the inside. Checkered flag in the air. Wow, Webster is going to take the win. Number 51 pulled it off by about 1.5 feet after Billy Pierce led the whole way. Brian Webster coming home with a win. Let's hear it for him right there in the 51. On his outside, Mitchell Franklin in the F1. Third row inside in the 101, Matt Rose. On his outside, Donnie Jackson in the 42J. And bringing up tailback, Ricky Watkins in the 68. 7 cars, 8 laps. USRA B Mods running for big money tonight, $777 to win their feature. And we got another heat after this one. Green flag's out. Here we go. Sam Petty, your leader, but here comes Brian Meyer. Tyler Brown there too. Tyler Brown, Brian Myers side by side. Matt Rose right there in the 101. Mitchell Franklin in the F1, but Sam Petty is your leader. Oh, Tyler Brown turning around in turn 4, bringing out the caution. Mitchell Franklin taking evasive action, heading to the infield in that F1. Tyler Brown got a little sheet metal damage on that tee. Myers is second. Matt Rose third in the 101. Mitchell Franklin is fourth in the F1. Donnie Jackson fifth in the 42J. And it's Ricky Watkins in 68. Tyler Brown in T10. All right, Brian Myers taking inside second row on his outside. Matt Rose in the 101. Mitchell Franklin on his outside in the F1. Donnie Jackson inside third row in the 42J. Ricky Watkins on his outside in the 68. Inside fourth row, Tyler Brown in the T10. On his outside, Brian Myers in the 16M. Sam Petty setting the pace. Matt Rose looking good in that 101. Green flag's out. Here we go. They're 3 wide out of turn 4. Side by side for second into turn 3. Franklin backing out of it. Sam Petty your leader. Matt Rose second. Mitchell Franklin third. Tyler Brown up the fourth now in the T10. Caution flag coming out. These guys can. They got a big feature coming up. They don't want to kill their cars here in these heat races. Matt Rose choosing to go outside this time. He's in second place, but he's going to choose the top side. Mitchell Franklin inside second row in the F1. Tyler Brown up the inside third row in the T10. Flagman's looking him over there, picking up the pace. Green flag's out. Here we go. Sam Petty, your leader. Matt Rose running second. Mitchell Franklin third in the F1. Tyler Brown fourth in the T10. Sam Petty a little high. Matt Rose looking for a place to go. Can't do it out of turn 2. Mitchell Franklin running third. Sam Petty up a little high, but Rose can't do anything. Sam Petty up high. Here comes Rose. Can't get a bite out of turn 2. Matt Rose making a dive to the inside. They're side by side out of turn 4. Sam Petty is going to lead it. Matt Rose right there in the 101. Sam Petty can hear him. He knows he's back there. White flag will be coming out. 1 lap to go for your leader, Sam Petty. Matt Rose running second. Mitchell Franklin third. Tyler Brown fourth. Sam Petty now stretching it out. Sam Petty, your leader and winner in number 9. Matt Rose coming home second. Mitchell Franklin third. Tyler Brown fourth in the T10. Aaron Speck in the 3A. On his outside in the 65, that is Chris Jackson. I don't see the 3A coming out. So Tyler Knudsen is going to move up the pole in the 8K. Chris Jackson on his outside. Andy Beauchamp inside second row in the 50B. Flagman's looking him over. We'll get a green this time. J.C. Morton in the 18. Green flag's out. Here we go. Side by side for the lead. Out of turn number 2. Tyler Knudsen, Chris Jackson side by side. Side by side out of 4. Chris Jackson going to take the lead in 65. Tyler Knudsen second. In number 8, J.C. Morton third in the 18. Andy Beauchamp fourth in number 50. Chris Jackson, the current USRA points leader, is your leader in the 65. Tyler Knudsen having a good run, running second in the 8K. J.C. Morton third in number 18. Andy Beauchamp fourth in 50. Jackson now stretching out the lead to about 4 cars. Morton looking on the inside of Knudsen. They're side by side for second. Knudsen holding on to second. Here comes Morton now back. Side by side out of turn 2 for second place. Chris Jackson, your leader. Side by side for second. J.C. Morton, Tyler Knudsen. Morton going to take over second into turn number 1. Tyler Knudsen back to third. Chris Jackson stretching it out in the 65. Brandon Lyons taking number 28 to the pit area. Jackson, your leader. J.C. Morton second. Tyler Knudsen third. Andy Beauchamp fourth at number 50. Bill Shaw fifth in the 51. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go for your leader, Chris Jackson. J.C. Morton running second. Tyler Knudsen third. Andy Beauchamp fourth. Half a lap for Jackson in the 65. Checkered flag in the air for your leader and winner, Chris Jackson. J.C. Morton coming home second. Tyler Knudsen third. Andy Beauchamp fourth. Bill Shaw fifth in that patriotic number 51. All right, 3 heat races for the B Mods. There's your winner, Chris Jackson.